love reading the book of Esther. Wonderful irony all through the book, especially is that true in Esther chapter 7, verses 9 and 10. Our reading is in Esther chapter 3 through 8 and Luke chapter 18, but this 9th and 10th verse really projects some true irony. Now, Harbona, one of the eunuchs, said to the king, "Look, the gallows 50 cubits high, which Haman made for Mordecai, who spoke good on the king's behalf, is standing at the house of Haman." Then the king said, "Hang him on it." So they hanged Haman on the gallows that he had prepared for Mordecai. Then the king's wrath subsided. Here is just an incredible example of how God takes what the enemy intends for evil and turning it to good. How amazing it is that on the exact night before Haman's plot was going to be executed, no pun intended, the king couldn't sleep. So he calls for some reading material, and the exact place he reads is the account of Mordecai disclosing the plot of Bigthan and Teresh, the two eunuchs that were plotting to kill the king. And by the way, who reads this kind of material when you can't sleep? Talk about the providence of God. So when he reads, he hears the account of Mordecai saving his life. Then when he finishes reading, in walks Haman, full of himself and all excited that he's going to get revenge on not just Mordecai, but on all the Jews throughout the kingdom. This is perhaps, as I look at this and see it in my mind's eye, this is probably the greatest of all looks of absolute consternation, maybe in all of history. Talk about a reversal of fortunes. But this is only the beginning of the end for Haman. His own family, upon his arrival and returning home from honoring Mordecai, sees the handwriting on the wall. But at least he's going to be honored by Esther along with the king, because he's going to lunch the next day. Then the other shoe falls. In a matter of a few hours, Haman goes from number 2 in the kingdom to being hanged. Well, that's true irony. But as I read this account, here is a lesson for me, at least, and I pray would be one for you as well, of a lesson in trust for us to heed. Remember, Esther has said, "I'm going to go into the king, and if I perish, I perish," trusting that God is going to take care of her. It's a great reminder to me, and for all of us, I pray, that God is still in control, and he works all things for our good. It's a matter of trusting him. I don't know where you're at today, but maybe this is just a good reminder for you. Don't give up. Keep trusting God. Keep believing his word. He is faithful to do what he has said he will do. Someone once said, I don't even remember where it heard, but it's a great truth for us to remember. Don't doubt in the dark what God revealed in the light. Continue to trust. Hope in God. Amen. May the Lord richly bless you throughout this day.